So keeping on with what I was talking about in the last video, I was trying to really understand why somebody like Elon Musk would buy Twitter. What would be the real true purpose? Because on the surface it looks like, what he's saying anyways is that he's all about free speech and he doesn't like how Twitter was being run and he wants to let people say what they want to say, yada yada yada. All the BS that comes with the nonsense that these people in these positions always spew at you, and they expect you to believe every word, right? And most people do. That's the sad part. Most people fall for it and they believe what these people say. Well, I don't. All right. So I'm just going to tell you what the truth is and what I see going on, and you can believe me or not. I don't really care. I'm just going to tell you what I see. So seeing obviously that he's not about free speech, that's not what he's really about. And again, he has a chance to course correct, I would say, what's going on with Eliza Blue and how she's doing what she's doing to certain people that she doesn't like because they're exposing her. He has a chance to correct that. And if he corrects that, then there's a little hope for him, a little hope. But in the end, I still believe what I'm about to say, which is the real purpose of him buying Twitter, from what I can tell, is he's trying to ingratiate himself with people on a grander scale, right? On a more personal level. He's trying to be one of the guys. He's trying to be one of the humans, one of the people, one of us, right? Like he wants to be like everybody else, and he wants people to really trust him and to really think of him as this good guy. That's why he's releasing all these files, right? These secret Twitter files where they're banning conservatives and the FBI doing this and the government doing that, giving money to silence certain people and all this nonsense, right? Which people already knew were going on, but it's just we didn't have the evidence or proof of it, right? And that's what he's supposedly doing. He's releasing all these secrets. But again, just like with Project Veritas or Andrew Tate or anybody else I talk about, if they are letting you say these things or do these things, and when I say they, I'm talking about the ones that really control the world, the ones that really run the governments, and the ones that really run all these social media platforms. If they're letting someone like Elon Musk just expose all these secrets and say all these things, it's simple. It's because they want him to, because they have worse things planned. There are a lot worse things going on behind the scenes that people don't know about, okay? Like really evil stuff. I'll just say one thing: human sacrifices, stuff like that. There are some really evil things going on behind the scenes that these demons are doing to people, that releasing little things like, oh, we banned some conservatives. Compare banning a conservative to a human sacrifice. You tell me what's worse there. So they don't really care. Okay, you know that Twitter was doing this. It was freaking obvious. It was in everybody's face. It's not like this is a huge secret. Like, do you really need to be told that this was happening? That's another thing that pisses me off, is like people are like, well, we got to wait for the evidence and the proof or else we're never going to know. Are you that stupid? You always need proof and evidence of everything before you see what the truth is? You need to open your eyes and just look and see what's happening. Stop waiting for somebody to come along and tell you what the truth is, including me or anybody. Anybody that you find respectable, that you believe. Stop waiting for these people to come and say, this is what's going on. Oh, now this person said it. Now I believe it. Now it is the truth. Oh, wow, that's so cool. Idiots. Pay attention. And I'm not talking to my regular viewers. I'm talking about to the people that don't understand or that are easily fooled by this stuff. My regular viewers understand this stuff. So I'm not talking to you guys. I'm not calling you guys idiots. I'm talking about the people that somebody like Elon Musk comes out and says, well, look at the Twitter files and they're banning conservatives. Oh, wow, that's so cool. Elon is exposing the truth. Oh, my God. You didn't know this before? You didn't see this before? But let me get into what this video is really about. What I'm really trying to say. He wants people to accept him as some kind of, I'm one of the guys, right? I'm one of you. So that when he starts to unfold his true plan, which is trying to implant microchips in everybody's head so they can control people for real, then people are going to be more willing to do it, right? That's what his real goal is. That's what his real purpose is. That's what his real plan is. And buying something like Twitter and exposing all these files and doing all these things that he's doing is making him seem like he's a more relatable guy, right? Like he's somebody like, oh yeah, I trust Elon Musk, and if he tells me to do this thing, and it's like it seems, and there are a lot of stupid people, like I said, a lot of idiots that are gonna fall for it. They're like, well, Elon Musk said this microchip is so great, and I'm gonna be fair. I'm gonna be fair, even though I don't want to, but I'm gonna be fair. I'm not saying that those microchips can't help everybody or some people. There are some people that I'm sure it'll help, right? Maybe there are people that can't move a limb or have some kind of deficiency with their body, and the microchip might help them in that scenario. And if they want to take the chip or put the chip in their head or whatever, and it helps them out, okay, cool. Good for you. Like, I'm not against that. Everybody is allowed to do what they want to do with their bodies, all right? I don't care. Do what you want to do. However, when it comes to the point where this is going to be normalized, right? And it's going to be like, well, why don't you have the chip? I have the chip. What's wrong with you? That's where this is going, right? That's where they're trying to go with this. And if you don't believe me, Elon Musk himself talks about that's what they want to do. There are other executives, I believe the executive for Google and other people that have talked about they're trying to replace human thinking. They don't even want people to think for themselves. They want microchips and computers to think for humans. That's where this is going. That's what they want. And Elon Musk is just simply the front man, the guy that's in the position to introduce this to humanity. And he's going to be the martyr, right? Or the savior or the good guy that, oh, well, I'm doing it for you guys. I'm doing it for you people, for humanity. I'm trying to help out. That's what he's been about. Like, that's what his whole image is, right? And a lot of people believe his bullshit. I don't. I see right through the guy. I've seen through him since the first time I saw him. I never thought this guy was anything other than a fake. Just like Trump, just like all these other people, right? They come out, they present themselves in this image of, I'm this good guy, I'm the savior, I'm going to help humanity, I'm going to do this thing for everybody. But he has a dark and sinister plan that you're never going to know unless you do your research and see what he's really trying to do. And ironically, they're saying these things publicly. What he's trying to do is public. It's not like this is a secret in a secret meeting that you're never going to be able to find any evidence of him saying this or trying to do this. He's been very upfront with what he's trying to do with those microchips. And of course, he has Tesla and SpaceX and all this other shit, right? Where people are like, well, he's doing this for humanity or he's doing that with humanity. And he's so good. He's such a good guy. Like, he's really all about helping people. But he has his agenda. He has his orders. He's doing what he's supposed to do. And whatever he's presenting to the people is so that he can get your trust, gain your trust, so that in the future, when he comes out and says, all right, everybody should take this microchip or everybody should have this microchip because it's just going to make humanity better, or it's going to be more efficient when it comes to doing transactions or tracking your dog or your kid. If your kid gets lost, he has the microchip or she has the microchip. Now we can find your kid wherever they are. Stuff like that, right? That's what it's going to start off as. It's going to start off as this innocent, good, we're trying to do good for people kind of thing. And it's going to lead to, if you don't have it, then you're the outcast. And you're going to be looked at by everybody else who has it as, why don't you have it? Or why don't you have it? And guess what? These people, when they have these microchips, they're going to be programmed. They're going to be told to be this way. They're going to be told to be hostile or aggressive towards people that don't have it. They're going to be like, okay, if there's somebody that doesn't have it, this is the script. The script is try to influence them or put pressure on them until they do get it. Because they eventually, what they want to do, they being the ones that control the world, the evil ones, the demons, what they want to do is they want to have everybody under their complete and utter control. With no free will, no free thought, no free speech, no free nothing, no free mind, no free soul. You're going to be caged in your own body against your own will, doing whatever they want. That's the end goal. And that's what he's here to do. That's his purpose. And him buying Twitter is just a stepping stone, right? Again, to get ingratiated with the general average Joe, the normal people, the everyday guy, right? He wants to be one of us so that we can trust him more. So when he does present this shit in the future, people are going to be more willing to do it. And again, if you have a deficiency with your body and you feel this will help you, more power to you. It is what it is. I'm sure it'll help some people, but I'm not talking about the small cases like that. I'm talking about the overall end goal of what they're trying to do. But anyways, I think you guys get the point. If you like, comment, subscribe, share, hit the notification bell, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care.